As you can see, it's Tim Pool night here on the whip, and so we're gonna say a lot of stupid stuff, but we do it on purpose.
Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is today in our money-based economy. Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
I'm puzzled. Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wait, Jesus was a mushroom Roberts.
Yes. You are dealing with a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome to Waning Interest.
Welcome to the Waning Interest podcast. Should have done that earlier. Numero uno dos. It's 9. What's 9, Susie?
9.
There you go. Uno dos nueve, April 2nd, 2024. The babbling dabbler, the smallest click on the internet, the pinball brain, your favorite machine. It's like a diary or a book, but not as stale or obviously coherent. From a more mentally challenged Forrest Gump, or if Mikey in the mouth from the Goonies played a lot of bareback Fleetfrog, and then, oh look, Susie and I were born. Good morning.
Oh, man.
I know, it's really sounded dirty, didn't it?
Messed up my hair.
Oh, your beanie?
I had it all did.
I don't know what it was. I saw something stupid on Twitter, Tim Pool, and I went, oh, I think I know what I'm going to do for the cold open now. So that's what we went with. Oh, by the way, in the description, everybody, all the links, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, Rumble, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple. I'm done listing shit. It gets boring, doesn't it? It starts to sound like a fucking commercial. Brought to you by Wix. No, I don't use Wix. We don't even have a website.
What?
Pointless.
Wix.
It's pointless now, actually. Apparently, I remember who I was listening to yesterday talking about how websites are kind of like this. I don't know. Some people say that you should, and then some are now saying that websites are kind of going, and a lot of web designers, they're not doing as much. Anyway.
What's taking over? Apps on the phones or something?
Apps and because people are forgetting about it because they've got all the social media.
That's true.
Probably at some point, those are going to obviously start to consolidate like everything else. And well, we've already know they're turning to shit. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for the shadow. I don't even smoke cigarettes here anymore, so put me in that algorithm now. The rhythm, it's a different thing than the algorithm. Links. We got that, and then we got me dropping all my shit. Rosanna song, Susanna song. Come on. I want some more emails about that. I want some more lyrics. Only got a couple things. I'm like, come on, man. 2 lines? That's all you could do? What are you? You're like a baby cocaine user? Just 2 lines? That's it? Come on, man. Let's go. Let's bump it. Let's bump it up. Sorry. I was obviously not talking about cocaine. I was talking about something completely different. I just don't know what. Anyway, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good. Good. Here. Got my Pinot Noir.
Oh,
I'm liking this one.
Was that the same? Was that the same from 128?
Yes. The organic one.
The OG, the other kind of OG.
I'll be drinking it for a little bit. It was BOGO at Publix, so. Gotta get those sales. Know what I'm talking about?
Damn straight, especially when you get a podcast. If you got 5 hours you do a week, yeah, you need to be ready at all times.
You know what?
Jesus, man, I was fine right before I hit play. What?
Something came up on YouTube for me, like, with suggestions or whatever. And I'm not going to say the name because I don't, But anyway, it's 2 dudes and they're talking like nerdy stuff. And they're both drinking one of those hard teas, not the same one you drink, but they were like holding it up to the camera and they were talking about it, but they were also saying they weren't getting, they weren't getting paid for it. So
They're obviously asking to be, though.
maybe, but I thought that was funny. They were just holding it up and talking about it.
Tell
The
me
one
which-
guy liked it.
Tell me which one in the private chat.
Oh, okay. I wrote it down. Hold on, I gotta find it. But
I'm trying to think. It doesn't sound like something that's ever come across my recommends.
And it's because they're drinking. I think that's why it came up for me, because they're drinking on the show.
Well, one of my favorite podcasts is The Critical Drinker. Juan Jess, he knows who The Critical Drinker is. He's on with Gary a bunch
he
on
watches
Nerdrotic.
them. Mm-hmm.
He put up a thing yesterday, The Critical Drinker, this 8-minute video saying goodbye, that he wasn't going to be doing it anymore. And at the end, of course, April Fools. I knew that's probably what he was going to do, but man, he made it look with all the visuals. It really did seem like a nice goodbye, but I could hear it in his voice. It's April 1st. He's fucking with us.
All right, I sent it to you.
But everything he did say in that, I was like, I'd be pretty bored too at this point. Huh.
Have you ever heard of them?
No.
The
I hate not saying it, but yeah, we don't do commercials here. There, I said it.
So their lives get a lot of views, but they have like a bunch of, just videos, shorter ones that,
Are they
really
clips
have.
of the show, or are they like videos?
No, just stuff they
for
post.
other
Yeah.
things?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like reviews of movies and shit.
They were talking about Dungeons and Dragons on the one that came up for me.
We need to start talking about Dungeons and Dragons. I meant to have a little meeting with you about that.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I don't know squat about the fucking
neither do I.
Dungeons and Dragons. But you know what I do know. You do what I do know. I do know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that. I know a lot of that. Oh,
You do.
and a lot of this. PDW. That was fun to watch. Oh, another one.
Now, wait a minute, Pete. Don't get too pumped up. Oh, you lost his sunglasses.
He lost his sunglasses.
That's a chance. Hey, hold on. Now, wait a minute, Pete. Don't get too pumped up.
They're in his
Oh, you
hand.
lost his sunglasses.
Just put some on right there. I felt kind of bad at that because, he did that, and he was facing Michael Haugen, who he was going. And you'd hear what he said. He's not going to get his first one against me, meaning his first title. Michael Haugen he still hadn't won yet.
Oh, wow.
And that's what he screamed. He's not going to get his first one against me.
Oh, okay.
There's a chance. Hey, hold on. Now, wait a minute, Pete. Don't get too pumped
No
up.
way.
Oh, you lost his sunglasses.
God, I wish that worked better.
Fucking crazy.
Oh, I love that so much. But watching, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, and I'm watching a show. And what did I tell you before we went on? In the last 3 days, I've watched like 13 shows, or did I say 17?
No, I think 17.
17 shows. A lot of them, though, some of them played while I was, at night when I put one out before I go to sleep. So there's just some of them I didn't even actually watch. But watching one the other day, oh,
Go to the whip.
so great. I'm sitting there watching. I think I was just about to take a drink of something and fucking.
Walter's gonna go to the whip.
And I came right out of the couch, right off the couch. Like,
funny.
What the fuck did he just say? What did he just say? I know, I always got to play
Fucking
again.
crazy.
I noticed on the playback of 128, yeah, I had to play back. It works better when I played back Mike, because Mike's, it's so short. It does get clipped the first time it comes up. But yeah.
So
go ahead.
does whip mean anything in bowling? Do you know what they were referring to?
I don't even know.
Go to the whip.
I can't even remember. I think what he meant was go to the whip as in turn it on, and because I think the guy, I believe whoever he was bowling, which I should remembered that, but had just opened. I think he just had an open frame and see it says there he leads by 1. But because of that open frame, he can jump it because the guy opened. So I think that's what Nelson meant. He's gonna go to the whip, as in fucking put the hammer down.
Right.
But yeah, man, fucking, I was like, how perfect.
Walter's gonna go to the whip.
The greatest fucking bowler of all time is gonna what?
Walter's gonna go to the whip.
Nelson Burton Jr. What the fuck did you just say? You say Walter Ray Williams Jr., a man with 47 fucking titles. He's gonna what?
Walter's gonna go to the whip.
Man, that's fucking nuts. I love it. Anyway, thank you for pulling that again.
No problem.
Seriously, man, can you imagine if you were sitting there next with me and that fucking came on and be like, what? How perfect. I mean, if it wouldn't have been so funny if I was watching tennis, because I don't talk about tennis.
You do not.
But for fuck's sake, man. Oh, man, I just felt like... One more time.
Give it to me, yeah!
God damn, I love it. I just had to put that up there so then I could go back to this, so then I can do this.
Fucking crazy.
And not worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I have to worry about it...
Fucking crazy.
So anyway, where were we?
All right.
Hmm?
Susanna Banana Song.
That's where we were. Oh, did you see that? Was that on camera?
It flew. I saw it fly up.
Did you see it spin the way it did?
Oh, I didn't see it spin.
Oh, that was cool.
Oh,
I can't
yeah,
wait
yeah.
to check that
I
back.
just saw it.
Oh, were you watching in
over
delay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I'm glad you are. Keep an eye on the shit. Yes. Rosanna song. Susanna song. Rosanna. And tonight, again, as my normal ritual before the whip, I listened to some fucking Toto.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes ago. I played Rosanna and again, and then I walked away. Didn't realize that it was because normally it plays stuff that I listen to a lot, which is mostly guitar-driven shit like Guns N' Roses and Slash, a lot of Slash, a lot of Izzy. And all of a sudden, it just completely went into got stuck in the 80s. I'm out having a cigarette going, I don't want that on my TV. I can't even remember what it was. I don't know, some cheesy fucking 80s song. But anyway, yeah, guys, lips. Waiting Interest Podcast pack. Let's get some more besides just a couple lines. Oh yeah, that's where it went. I went into cocaine and felt crazy. That's what it was. Did I just blip? I felt like I blipped. Maybe it was me.
It's you.
Maybe just
You're blipping.
Well, you guys are about to see a live stroke. As if something's burning.
Okay, wait. Smile for me. Okay, it's symmetrical. You're good. You're good.
Isn't that one of the things before you have a stroke? You smell burning. You smell
Something like
burning.
burnt toast or something.
Burnt toast. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. But anyway, and I'm gonna actually have some for Friday. I'm gonna actually go ahead and maybe, because I want some more to share besides just a couple. So let's get it. Waning Interest Podcast at gmail.com. And yeah, let's do some nice, not a parody, more of a love song. But instead of Rosanna, it's Susanna. This should already be done by now. You motherfucking whips are lazy.
Fun song. Funny song.
Yeah, no banana, with a lot of wine. Yeah. And a little, and a shake of Sarah. We got fucking, and then, and then there's the Patreon down there, and the Twitter, Instagram, all the links in the description, wherever you're watching or listening. Got another incoming storm. Didn't we just do this last week?
More snow?
Yeah. Supposed to snow from 2 p.m. Well, so far, the last time I looked at my phone, it said around 2 p.m. tomorrow until 8 p.m. Thursday. It's going to snow.
Do you usually get snow this late in the year? Or is this
I
like
don't remember getting snow in April last year, but then again, it was a year ago.
You don't remember last year?
I did I just go in and out? If I can say that, did I just kind of go whoop whoop? Almost
No.
like I went into a portal and then came back out?
I'm watching here.
Huh.
No.
On my camera, I did. I kind of went whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
I know,
no,
it's done it a few times. I knew that the first couple times I only saw it in the corner of my eye. That's why I went, what the fuck? I knew it wasn't a stroke, but you can't, you don't have any evidence.
I don't.
Shit, it didn't do it on your end.
Mm.
So filthy.
Not on my end.
So filthy.
Fucking crazy. Nope.
But yeah, we're gonna have some more fucking snow, which is fine because that's the only time I park my Jeep in the garage, so I don't have to brush it off and do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only time I stick it in there. Shit, I should have my finger.
Fucking crazy.
Ready.
Did you rid your grocery store of all the chicken thighs? In preparation?
No, I still got 4.
Okay.
I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna go tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go before the snow starts. I was gonna go today, but I couldn't walk away from all the bowling.
Fucking crazy.
There's Jeff. Jeffrey's here with his
Oh, I'm still sitting on the private chat.
the head, the Easter Island head. I think that's what it is.
I get it. Maybe. Yeah. I just don't understand what is. I don't know much about it, so I don't know what the hell it means. Like I said, Bark Hoffman fucking sends that to me too, and
Oh, does he?
And yeah, sometimes he's done it like 3 times, and I had to ask him the first time, like, what the hell is that? And then I forgot why he sent it, and still does once in a while. I forgot. Must have something to do with mushrooms.
You think?
If not, then
Fucking crazy.
See if I can find it here. And then my phone will tell me what it is.
So yeah, more snow. And April, it's supposed to, isn't it? I thought the saying was April showers bring May flowers. We're getting fucking April fucking nor'easter. God damn it. I don't want no more snow, Holmes.
And you just get snow? You just get snow, or do you get like rain and stuff? Oh, Easter everywhere. Okay.
Because of the Easter thing, yeah. But then I told you it was about mushrooms. Yes, it's always Easter, actually. It's always Easter. There's mushrooms everywhere. But anyway, what was the question again?
You just get snow, or do you get like rain, or?
No, we usually get the April rain for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I don't remember getting snow in April last year. I feel like last year, the last snow we got was like second week of March, maybe. Yeah, that's I can't really, I can't completely trust it, because
Fucking crazy.
But that's how I remember it. I do not, snow in April, no. Not since I've been back here.
Let me see.
But, yeah, we normally do get a lot of rain in April for sure. And because I'm remote, then, then all of a sudden, oh, look, the bugs are back. And, fucking can't leave my outside light on because my front door will just be covered in moths and, all, other bugs.
Let me see if Siri says what this is.
Hash.
Hash?
In Spanish?
I haven't smoked hash in a while, but boy, that sounds like a great idea. Thanks, Siri.
That's its name.
Hash.
Okay, then.
Okay.
I'll smoke it, damn it.
So speaking of bugs, 2 things. I went to my brother's house on Sunday, and my real brother.
Was that his nickname? Bug?
No.
Sorry.
The front of their house is covered in worm. Like they're worms, but like they're like
the fuzzy
moths.
ones?
No, They're like it's moths. They were building their cocoons or whatever, just all over. But
Ugh.
like they were still, yeah, that was gross. Caterpillars or whatever. They weren't butterflies though. And oh, I think we're getting close to cicada season or cicada. They're coming back. I think I heard because it's once every 17 years. Have you ever seen cicadas?
Mm.
Yeah,
My biggest
2024.
memory of those were in when I lived in Virginia when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
Very loud.
They are super loud. Oh, it's 13 years. Wait. In 2024, the 13-year brood
Is that where the bad luck thing comes?
is the largest of all periodical cicada broods. Great. Oh,
Gross.
man. Sarah used to catch them when she was little.
Oh, yeah.
She probably, yeah. They used to, well, she was 1 or 2 because it's been
Uno or
17
dos?
years. So she was 1. Yeah, they're loud.
Snow and Cicadas. Sounds like a good title. I like the
So, yeah,
titles.
there you go.
I like the titles I've been coming up with for the whip.
Mm-hmm.
Snow and Cicadas. Most people that know me will assume I'm talking about fucking cocaine.
And then we
Ah.
have a partial eclipse of the sun on Monday.
Yeah, well, I'm having a total eclipse of the heart.
Fucking crazy.
I'm Bonnie Tyler. Can you tell the voice? We have similar voices, don't we? Total eclipse of the heart. Don't I sound just like her?
Exactly.
That was one sexy voice she had. Jesus Christ. Her and Kim Carnes. Was that Blue Eyes song? What was it?
Betty Davis eyes.
Yeah, she got Betty Davis eyes.
Yeah.
Kim fucking Carnes. What's up with Kim Carnes? She's still alive? She's still kicking, Mama?
I guess we'll find out. Is it with a C, Carnes?
I believe so, yes. Or maybe it's Carnay.
Look at her. She is 78 years old.
Get out. She's older than my ma? I thought they were around the same age. Huh. That's fun. She's still kicking. I assumed she was. I would know. Yeah, that's one I would remember if they went breasts up. But yeah, music-wise, speaking of, I gotta stop fucking saying that. A couple of the guys in the band fucking wanted me to take down Roadhouse Blues from our Facebook page from the rehearsal. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's got the most views. It's got over 2,200 views. It's got the most views of the 5 songs.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, people like it. There's a couple of shit comments, and that's it. But of course, one of them says the singer and the band need to rehearse. I'm like, this is rehearsal fucktard. But also at the same time, and then the other one said, yeah, maybe we should. And I went, here, would you watch it again, please? Because to me, it's the best fucking cover of that song I've ever heard or seen. And it has nothing, it's not because of me. Like I said, you fucking walk away from it, hit play, walk away in the other room and listen. And you're like, that sounds like a fucking Doors live album. I think. And I'm pretty, I think.
Fucking crazy.
Oh, maybe that's it. So then Flash watched it again and went, you're right. And I went, thank you, sir.
Oh, wow.
But he still said,
Fucking crazy.
he had to. I'm like, what are you talking about, guys? So if you want to, speaking of that, I said it. Shit. Where's my, I don't have a gun. On the playlist there's playlists there, if you're on, obviously right now, you'd be on the YouTube. page. So right there's some playlists, and there's a Lord's rehearsal playlist, and the videos are right there, along with my interview with Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Roadhouse. You know, check for yourself. What do you think? I think it's pretty. You've watched it, right? And you think it was pretty good? Did you watch our Roadhouse?
I watched it. I watched all of those rehearsal ones that they posted.
Was it good? I thought it was
You know,
good.
it's just
It's
you
just
guys are rehearsing.
yeah, but it's still better than any version of Roadhouse that I've seen anybody else do. To me, it is. I mean, because I don't know. It just is. Because there's a lot of fun in it, especially at the end. Like Steve's penis. Oh, that's what I wanted you to grab.
Oh, I can't. I'm
That
sorry, Steve's
fit.
wife.
Fucking crazy.
Fits so well. I didn't mean that. I meant grab the my laugh at the end. That ha
Yeah,
I do.
that's right.
If you
That's
can
right.
pull it for me, sweetheart.
I will.
I love how I can say that to a married woman and it be okay. Because it means something different, does it? We'll see. We'll see, won't we?
Fucking crazy.
But yeah, I was like, what the... I texted, I replied going, what weird world have I fallen into? Why would we take down the one that's got the most views? And I don't know how many likes it's got. It's got a bunch. Fucking Lover Madly's got like 50 likes almost, last I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Which was a couple days ago. Because I'm like, when I first heard, that was the first one I watched, I think. Well, it might have been one of the first ones that dropped, and I was first going. It took me a couple of times. I had to watch it a couple of times to go, oh, I guess that's pretty good. Because I had to get used to yourself, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it's like when you watch yourself back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Now.
Well, I mean, even at work when I would do, when I would voice some spots, and it was like, I didn't want to hear myself.
Yeah. Or just a tag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, when it came to doing voice stuff and producing some of those local ones, man, it got really. I couldn't stand writing commercials especially because you didn't get enough information, and they wanted you to repeat stuff over and over. And if it's one thing I got super sick of was repeating phone numbers,
Mm-hmm.
and which of course they don't even have that now hardly. If you hear a commercial that says a phone number more than once or twice, which I don't hear many.
No.
But when I do, it sticks out now because I so rarely listen to the radio. But what was that place? Do you remember Wings and Curls? It was in Hollywood.
What was it?
It wasn't far. Oh, that's right. You didn't work in the Hollywood building. It was a little restaurant. It was a family restaurant. It was like a Hooters, but family like.
Okay.
You know, they mostly known for their wings,
Mm-hmm.
and they had curly fries, and it was more of a family oriented type place like that. And I had to write and produce one of their commercials, and it just wasn't much, and I got all through it, and I had so much time left. I had like fucking 12, 13 seconds left, and I'm like, I cannot. I put it off for because it had to be done in like a week, and I immediately started working on it and had it almost done. Like, what do I need for this? And my former wife, my former stepson, he was 4, I think, at the time when we started dating, whatever. And one time I had to go. I went and picked him up at school, and brought him back to the station, and he's in the studio with me, and I went. All of a sudden, a little bulb went on. I'm like, dude, you want to be in a commercial? But no, at this point, I don't think he was 4. He was probably 5, maybe it might have been 5 or 6. I don't know, something like that. I go, you want to be in a commercial? So anyway, I just had him say, and he had kind of a lisp. He had a little bit of a lisp, and which made him adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Partly, that's part of his charm. And so I'm like, okay, here you go. And he was he's wicked smart. So he was reading shit. He was reading to me when he was 5, 6. Still did when he was older. Uh, Cole, can you read this? Shit, what was I saying? Oh, so I had the whole thing, and so I'm like, yeah, he'll say it, and he didn't talk super fast anyway, so I was like, here, just say, like, boom, and I gave him the number, and that's wings and curls. So hearing wings and curls, because I'm like, it's a family, and that's the one thing that had to be repeated was it's a family type place.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, well, why not put a little kid on at the end for a tag it? So, and because of and then him saying the number, like, slower than I, of course, would, and got tired of doing it so slow for the first 45 seconds of the commercial. Anyway, it fit perfectly. And then that went on our Christmas that year. That year, our Christmas card instead was a CD. And it had a bunch of audio of our stuff. Taryn Wayne show. A couple of things I had Cole do for voiceover. Something I produced for him for his week. Everybody had a week during the year.
Yeah.
And Bark Hoffman, his kids had gone to the same school. So he knew the whole thing, and he had produced something, kind of done a similar thing. And I went, oh, I'm going to do something like kind of like what you did, like a 7-minute thing that they played back, I put had him voice all this stuff and put sound effects underneath it and Star Wars music, all kinds of shit. So that was on the CD. And the cover was, his mom's idea was a take on Meet the Beatles. So it was the three of us, and because Riley wasn't there yet, but we had Smokey the dog. So we had the four of us, and we had a photographer friend who took these pictures. It was us with black turtlenecks. So instead of saying Meet the Beatles, it said Greet the Seasons. So yeah. Cole's mom was super creative when it comes to all that stuff. When it comes to holidays and shit. You saw the video I did because she inspired me to go ahead. Well, okay, if we're gonna go that far, I just got my first G4. I got iMovie, man. I got all this video. I'm gonna make so you've seen it, the Christmas video.
Yeah.
We should play it on here. Wonder if it'll play.
Maybe.
It's on Facebook under my albums/videos. I don't have it on. I don't think I actually have it on this hard drive. I think it was on a former hard drive. Anyway, we can't play it because of the music. We can't play it because of the copyright. We could play it muted. I'll get it. What the hell was it saying? The fuck was it saying? The Greet the Seasons. Why did I tell that?
Yeah, we were just talking about voicing spots and listening to ourselves.
Oh, and then putting Cole on some spots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I totally hogged that story.
No, that's cool. It's cool, homie.
It's cool, homie. But yeah, it took a while to get used to.
Yeah,
when you
it
start
does.
doing that shit.
You hear yourself.
Because when I was on the air at LRN, I didn't actually really hear myself. Well, I would. I'd have a cassette and record them, and then it was very difficult to hit play.
Yeah.
To listen back to those breaks, but oh man, I don't think I saved any of that shit. Boy, I wish I had. Kimba just put some of hers up.
Oh yeah.
Or reshared some of hers from a couple months ago. Yeah, from something from like 87, I think it was, or 88.
Yeah, I heard some of her stuff when she was first that she shared from when she was first on the air. Yeah. So different.
It's pretty wild.
I've got my stuff from school, but it's all on a reel. We saved it all on reels.
Oh, you never dubbed it off? Dubbed it to a CD at least? No?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh shit, you're gonna have to find somebody with a reel-to-reel.
I know.
To do that. There's gotta be someplace. There's gotta be.
Oh, I'm sure there are.
But I'm sure there ain't many. Oh man, that was one fun thing. I used to have fun with that. I used to love that shit, and then they'd say,
Fucking crazy.
I'm like, everybody does it. Everybody does it. Oh, there was what was it? It was a couple months ago where I'd forgotten this one thing I did. Didn't I? Did I send it to you? Did I send you that? Maybe I didn't.
What is it?
I can't even remember what the hell of it was called. Oh, it was the Division, that one of those was it EA. I don't remember one of those games. John Clancy's The Division, a commercial I did.
No, you didn't send it to me.
Where did it? Oh, that's where it was in one of my notes that I never went back to for a while, and I just resaw it. Still, since while I'm doing this, gotta go back to this for a minute.
Go to the whip.
Isn't that amazing? Did you hear that? You didn't even hear it.
Try doing it without.
Go to the whip.
That one worked.
Right.
But maybe if you do it the other way where you don't show the video.
Well, when you do hit play, it automatically pops up. It won't if you change it. And now that I have it up, I can go back to just the two of us.
And now.
Then now I can.
Walter's going to go to the whip.
Right, but before, because it was set on the Devaney clip.
Mm-hmm.
Copy text. Send a Susanna la Cubana. Now, am I one of the only crackers that says it right? Cuba. That's the correct pronunciation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like it's Iran, and everybody says Iran.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually Iran, and it's actually Cuba. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Cuba. Mm-hmm.
All right. You're welcome.
It's also Mexico.
Yes, I do say that one right, too. I learned that one a while back. I learned that from being in California. Mexico. And then reminded of it by many TV shows, including Breaking Bad. And the right way to say Texas. Tejas.
Yeah.
Tejas. That's how I've ever since Breaking Bad. That's how I say it. From do you remember the episode? It was this one. You saw it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You watched Breaking Bad. The episode where the brothers ride in the what do they call it? The vehicles to transport illegals across the border. What do they call it again? In those trucks.
Yeah,
I forget what they call them, but anyway.
The 18-wheeler?
Sorry?
Was it an 18-wheeler? I can't remember.
No, it was just it looked like a hay truck.
Oh, okay.
It was all around.
Oh, yeah.
But what do they actually call
And
those?
it had the tarp.
But they call it. They have a name for them.
Yeah, I don't remember.
A name for vehicles that transport illegals. They have a name for it. I can't remember. But anyway, the kid that's in there, and it's all in Spanish. Oh, I'm sorry, Mexican. And it's one of the best fucking things years later when Jesse's gotta go down there to make meth. And he says to fucking Walt, what if I get down there and everything's written in Mexican? And fucking Walt's reaction, of course. But anyway, the kid, I was reminded of there where the kid says when he's talking, blah, 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 that he's been over and he knows people. And he says, Tejas. Tejas.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dies. Oh, spoiler alert.
Jesse had some of the funniest lines when Walter was introducing the ricin to him, like he was telling him what ricin was, and then he talked to like he told him it was a bean, right? It was like, and Jesse's like, rice and beans? You talking about rice and beans? Hilarious.
Or no,
It's one of my favorite.
What was the one when they're stuck? 4 days out when they're stuck with the battery's dead in the in the RV in the crystal ship, and they're going through ideas. What the fuck does he say? Now I'm bringing this up and I've forgotten what the fuck it is that he says.
Oh damn!
When Walt's saying, so if we have this, that means of course we can do this and then make. And Jesse's, what does he say?
Oh damn! I wish I could remember.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? He's not rocket ship, but or robot. Maybe I think he says robots.
I don't
But Walt
remember.
just meant, a battery charger.
Oh
Robots.
yeah. He had the best lines. So funny.
Oh, Jesse was hilarious. And then one of the, speaking of Jesse, oh, I said it, you cunt. Wayne, you cunt. When it comes to Jesse and his funny, I like how they made fun of him and their own writing and his acting in the end with Jack's gang when they're watching the tapes that Jesse recorded with Hank, confessing everything. And then when they're watching them back, and then when I think, what is it? I think it's Jack says, "Is this pussy cry through the whole thing?" Because Jesse's known to cry.
Oh my god.
And then what they also did, the same thing, they sort of made fun of themselves with, and it was sort of an inside thing where, because Skylar, poor Anna Gunn, took a lot of shit for no reason. She was amazing, and I love Skylar White, except for the part where the one thing that bothers
Yeah.
me, like when she was smoking in season 2, and that shot, which was really cool through the toilet, but Skylar's not dumb enough to fucking try to flush a pack of cigarettes down the toilet. What the fuck? I hate that. But because everybody called her a bitch for years online and all the fans, and she had so much hate, and they put that whole thing in there at the end when Walt's on the phone with her, but he's doing it to throw any guilt away from her, where you bitch, and he starts saying all these things that some certain fans used to say online and what have you. I love how they did that. It was kind of that was part of the brilliance of the ending of the show. With which was oh my god, there's a whole Breaking Bad segment on the whip. Huh, love it.
And you're right, I found it. He did say a robot. That was his.
It did say it was a robot.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I forget that? I've seen that. I've only seen that episode 12 times, if not more. By the way, Hankins episode, Larry Hankins episode, that's Sunset. The one where the spoiler alert, where the RV gets mashed to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
They send it over. They crush it all up, put it over, send it over to China. They make lawn furniture. That's what old Joe says, Hankin. Seems to me you're fishing. You're on private property. This is a docile. This is what is it? Domicile.
Domicile. Yeah.
And then when and then when Walt tells Jesse to scream, I will, I won't be bothered, and then to actually give away that they're in there. And when he's like, "What? Say it." And then he does. And then, of course, he adds the bitch at the end.
Yeah.
But when he does that, and then when Hankin is so funny, watch it. I mean, it makes me laugh every time the way Hankin goes, "Huh, somebody in there." The way he says it is so fucking funny.
That's great.
Oh, but also notice that because Walt is standing in front of the door, and remember the door has those bullet holes from the pilot episode that have duct tape on them on the outside. Well, during the conversation with Hank and old Joe, when Hank rips off a couple of the strips of duct tape off the holes and says, "Hey, see," and then they cut inside, and the sunlight, so the holes, is hitting Walt right underneath his ribs.
Mm-hmm.
How does he die?
Yeah, he got shot.
Right there. That's where he took the bullet.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Which, of course, it took me a while to put that together after, some rewatches, which I've done many times. It's basically the only reason I'll get Netflix for a month here and there, every once a year, is just to rewatch Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to get it for. Oh, that was sweet. I forgot to put that up. Did I put this up? Beauty. Dave Attell's special, Hot Cross Buns. Attell is just
He's hilarious.
so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And and when it's the funniest thing is he's literally funny everywhere. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to be on stage.
No.
Any podcast he's on, you should watch. Anything he's on as a guest, you should watch because he's going to murder just whatever. He's so
Hilarious.
fucking good. And to think about that and to go, wait, he's like the only comedian without a podcast besides fucking Chappelle.
Yeah.
They're like the only two. And
Yeah.
for as far as I know, Chappelle probably has one. I don't even know it. But I know
I
Dave
don't
doesn't.
think so. Mm-hmm.
Dave still uses those flip phones, for my accidental dick pic story.
Yep.
Man, that dude is so funny. And I
He
never
is.
even and I was too busy drinking to even watch fucking the hell was the name of his show on Comedy Central? I forget. In the 90s, it was
Yeah.
Insomniac.
Insomniac. Yep.
I barely even watched Insomniac because I was too busy drinking. And I didn't that was before you recorded shit. Well, you could if you had I don't even think I had a VCR anymore, so I didn't record shit. I never had TiVo.
Yeah.
But that was before TiVo. So, anyway, I didn't even watch that
He's
shit.
funny.
Skanks for the Memories is a classic, is considered a super classic. When it comes to those older comedy specials, because now we're flooded with so many, and so many of them fucking suck.
Yeah, what I love about him is like he's so quick. He will come up with something, like on the spot. Attell.
And it
He's
can
so
and it
funny.
can come from any angle. He can come
Anything.
from he can say whatever he wants. Because he's also a
Yes.
super sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody knows he's like I just watched how funny. I just watched We Might Be Drunk. I stopped watching We Might Be Drunk for a while. Mark Normand and Sam Morril.
Mm-hmm.
And but I had to watch when I saw Dave was on because I just stopped watching it because I don't know, you just get tired, you move on. Even though I love those guys, but I saw that Dave was on, so I'm like, oh, I'm watching this one, And they also had Ian Fidance was on as well, who is Dave's opener a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
And he's fucking funny as well. And he's hosted shit, and Ian's really funny. And he's got a special coming out, I think, in April, he said. So they do a lot of stuff together. So Ian comes in at the end of towards the podcast, like the last 15 minutes, because it's like an hour and 10 minutes long. And but the whole time Dave is just murdering when it doesn't matter. He can say the most. But my point being that Ian comes in, of course, and he's already talked about Ian and said nice things. He's already said nice things about blah, 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 blah. And then within like 4 minutes of it, or maybe, I don't know, Ian might have been there a little bit longer. And Dave had actually been the one that started to geared the talk for Ian to be talking because he'd already been there a while. He'd already geared it that way. And then like 5-6 minutes later, hey, anybody remember when it was about me? So fucking funny. Oh man, I almost spit my coffee. Oh yeah, he's just such a lovable cunt. Fucking love that guy. He's so awesome.
Did you
So
see
awesome.
Bumping Mics?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah, he's the funnier one for sure. Nothing
He's
against Jeff.
hilarious.
I saw Jeff in Studio City once, just walking down the street, and it just surprised me because he was standing there. I'm coming this way up the street, and he's sitting there waiting for the light to walk across the street here as I'm coming towards him. And I look up and went, and this is the thing, and he starts to walk. I went, Jeff Ross, hey dude, blah, blah, blah. Shook his hand. That was it. Didn't want to waste his time. Also, didn't want him to get hit by a car. But yeah, Dave is, dude, one of the greatest one of my favorite specials, one of my top 5 specials, is Attell's Road Work.
Hmm.
Have you seen Road
Oh,
Work?
yes, yes.
Where it's like
Hilarious.
chunks of like 5 different places
Hmm.
on that tour.
Yeah.
Oh God, so hilarious. The fucking
Hmm.
oh man. And especially at the beginning where the little thing that bring him downstairs gets stuck. And he's just sitting there sipping a drink and he looks into the so
Oh my
funny.
God.
But the thing about, because it's old, that thing about what was it, Undercover Boss or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and he's talking about the one with the guy, the rich guy who now, I don't know, something about, oh
I
shit,
don't remember. I wish I did.
something about breeding, something about dogs, where something about a midget, a guy who's a midget, and something about where he is midget and he breeds Great Danes or whatever, which I think he thinks are horses.
It's
Which I
hilarious.
think he thinks. Oh, just yeah, his shit. Oh man, David. If you've never seen Attell, and he's gonna be here actually. It just popped up
In Portland, Maine,
Facebook. Yeah, in
June
is
8th.
it June?
June 8th. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's not
I'll
coming to
probably be
Florida though.
going. Huh?
He's not coming to Florida though.
How long? How many dates are up there for now? Up and how far does that go out?
It goes through
Ding, 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 ding.
September 15th in
All the
Chicago,
way to
Illinois.
Well, he does nothing but tour, so he'll be
Yeah.
there at some point. Hmm. Yes, folks. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, quite a few. Everything in April is sold out.
Ew. Of
And
course.
one of his May is sold out. Hmm.
It's amazing how fucking good he is for all these years. You'd think after almost 40 years, he said he's been 37 years doing stand up. He said that's what he said on We Might Be Drunk. He's got 3 more years that he might call it quits at 40.
Wow.
And then go back to drinking and doing a lot of blow. He's been sober for a while. It's so funny. And that's the other thing. That's the other reason why
Wow.
Ian goes with. And that's the other thing. He didn't get less funny when he got sober. He's just as funny, if not funnier.
Mm-hmm.
And Ian's sober Finance is sober as well. So that's why another reason why it works with them, those guys working together. And then of course, if anybody should work together,
Walter's going to go to the whip.
that's right. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe we should do that. We should actually try to get Walter Ray Williams on the fucking whip.
There you go.
Imagine if we did, dude.
That'd be cool. And you could use that drop.
Don't tell anybody, but she's the producer. I wouldn't know. I wonder. I don't think I get a lot of recommends of bowlers being on podcasts and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
a couple with Robert Smith. Robert Smith's fun to listen to. Just so weird though, man. It's like he sounds like he's about to explode. His voice is so. He just, I was like, do you have high blood pressure? But he's fucking funny. But I've seen a bunch, but I've never seen Walter on one. Nothing's ever been recommended where Walter's been on one. But maybe, yeah. I never thought about it, but I have Randy Peterson, who's he's the color commentator. He has been for like the last 20 something years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I was when I lived in Hollywood, Florida, way back then, way before I knew you, he had moved there from California, and because his ex-wife was from there, Becky, that he was with for many years, and he bought the pro shop in Hollywood Bowl, and I was bowling there at the time, and they're like, oh, and I was going from cupping the ball like Jimmy Keith, or Bob Benoit. To going back to, I've said this before on the podcast, but I'm trying to be more straight, Susie.
Good luck.
And Randy was there or whatever, and he was actually would bowl when he was in town and not on tour. He would, he bowled in that league, and so yeah, he was kind of my coach because we bowled on the team together. And it's kind of like how later on I coached Luke while we bowled on a league. It's very similar. So yeah, there was a day I was just like Randy, but no.
Walter's going to go to the whip.
Mr.
Oh,
Beckham has arrived. Welcome.
In a world where the Boston Red Sox actually wear white socks. Oh shit! The inflection wasn't right. The inflection wasn't correct on the white. In a world where the Boston Red Sox actually wear white socks. See the difference? You are so cute. Yes. Oh, dude, that fucking clip. That clip from 128, the whole thing. You just saw my name on the screen. Yeah, I know. That's you. Oh, God, that hit me so funny. Yeah, that had to have been when the jelly beans were kicking.
Yeah, and my 10 ounces of wine was down to about an ounce by that time, so.
Man, there's some great clips from 128 out there floating around on the, like I said,
Yeah,
Patreon,
was
Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. Sorry. Really is the chair. All in the description.
Hit like and subscribe.
And like and subscribe. Yeah, that's right. I always forget that part. God, I'm just so tired of it.
I got you.
You know what I hate? That's the other part I hate about Tim. Still says smash that like button. Nothing makes that smash that like button. It makes me want to vomit when I hear that, kind of like one-stop shop. Ugh. Or it is what it is. I'm like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber.
Well, those are just his sayings. He says them.
Fucking gross, man. Smash that like button. That's like saying, hey man, totally groovy, right? Like,
Wasn't he a skateboarder?
He's a douche is what he is.
He's a skateboarder. That's how they talk.
Oh yeah, he's talented in many things, especially in being a douche. Still, if you're gonna be independent, you're done talking about voting and telling people who to vote for and having conversations about, well, I think this shit politician's gonna do this next and blah blah blah, and it's actually gonna give us this, blah, 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 blah. Like they're actually. And you say that that they're all corporate scum, but then you talk about them like they're your actual town hall. Ugh, he's gross. And I used to love him. Nothing personal. I don't know the man. And I gave him money. I paid for the behind the scenes shit. Mainly so I could see the extra hour of Nick Searcy, because he's been on the whip. Go check past whips. You'll see. Oh no, not on YouTube anyway. You can see it on the Rumble, the Nick Searcy one, because they took it down from YouTube because of the fucking title. Just because of the title. In a world where titles mean everything. With YouTube anyway. What the hell was I saying? Oh, Nick, yeah. So actually, I paid for 2 months of that, that stuff, and I went and I watched a bunch of the hours that go on that are recorded afterwards, after they go off of YouTube, and it's just up for them. Which we're gonna do some of that stuff someday. Maybe what we should do is do that when we.
Walter's gonna go to the whip.
Maybe not. No, definitely if that actually fucking happened. No, that'd be for free. I want everybody to see that one, man. I want everybody to see it.
So when he comes on, you guys just gonna talk about your balls and stuff like that? I mean, what do bowlers talk about?
Oh wait, no. There's also, we could talk about oil.
Okay. The holes.
Well, there's because there's a lot of oil that gets on your balls.
Right.
Oh yeah, sometimes it gets in the holes.
Holes.
Oh, it definitely oil gets in the holes.
Yeah.
Yes, and then when it when it goes down and it whacks against those sticks,
Yeah.
and then it hits that big rubber fucking wall,
Mm-hmm.
and then and then it goes through that tunnel all the way back
And then
up,
it
and then
pops back up.
it go, and then you get to put it
Pops
in your
out.
hand again, your ball in your hand again.
So
So you
that's
know
what
what I'm
you
talking
guys.
about, right?
Yeah. That's what you guys
All
talk
right.
about then.
All right. So exactly. So
Walter's going to go to the whip.
God damn, I almost shit my pants when I heard that. I couldn't find. I knocked the fucking remote onto the floor because I would reach for it so quickly to hit pause and rewind. What the fuck did he just say? What did he just say?
Walter's going to go to the whip.
Oh man, that's so fucking awesome. Synchronicity through the Oh, there's a future name for you. Synchronicity through the, but obviously you got to spell it with the th.
Yeah.
My sister sells scissors under the seashore.
Oh man, remember that?
What's the one? Shipyard.
3rd grade. Yeah.
My father works in it.
No. Oh man. Oh, maybe it is. My father works in a shipyard. Maybe.
But I think there's a beginning to it as well.
Yeah. God.
Something, and then because
so
then
long.
shipyard is the punch.
Mm-hmm.
My father works in a shipyard. It's kind of like, Wing, it's Jeff Guy. Can't hear nothing. I can't hear the callers. Hi, this is Jeff Guy on WIOD.
Man.
Anybody offended? Go fuck yourself.
All right, I'll be back.
It was a great bit. Oh, somebody got to go make water.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, I was just trying to be funny.
Oh. I missed something. I thought you were. Oh, I thought you. I was literally. I was like. I froze because what's gonna be the fucking avatar this time?
Oh, you wait.
Oh. Dude. Oh shit.
What?
It's gonna be. I know. I love that. It's one of the many running bits here on the whip. It's one of the things that makes the whip so fun. And you know what?
Walter's going to go to the whip.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? But oh, dude, was it 128? It was Friday, right? When you went to make water and I went to the avatar and it was fucking me. Oh my god, it was so goddamn funny.
That was the last one now.
That was one of the other clips.
Yes.
God, jeez, I had to ask because it feels like it was longer ago. I've missed you so.
Longer ago. Okay.
Good God, it's only been 4 days. It seems like 5.
It's that one day.
Uno. Oh, is today? When's that eclipse bullshit? Is that
Monday the 8th.
Oh, it's not till next week.
Right, and the reason I know this is because my daughter's high school had to send out an email and make phone calls and send texts to remind us that there's going to be a partial eclipse of the sun on Monday, and to remind our students not to look at the sun during the eclipse, and also everything from, I'll tell you the time right now, anything during that time is going to be done indoors. Let's see.
That was a good one. You mentioned school, and wow, good burp.
Yeah, anyway, so they're
welcome.
going to do all of their activities indoors during
time?
that time.
And what time is it? What time is it? So I know exactly when to stare straight in.
Yeah, I was going to tell you so you could know. Hold on. I'll find it.
Sorry.
Get it right there!
BDW.
I guess I deleted it.
Oops.
My whole mind! Now wait a minute, Pete. Don't get too pumped up. Hey, you lost his sunglasses.
Marshall Holman.
All right. So
Sorry.
Monday, April 8th. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in your part of town, but it's from 1:46 until 4:17 p.m.
That
Pretty long
long?
time. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just like a 60-second thing.
No, the
I've
eclipse
forgotten
begins at 1:46, ends at 4:17.
in a world where Wayne knows nothing about eclipses. What when was the last one?
Whew.
Wasn't it like it wasn't that long ago, right?
No, yeah, it was here, at least here in Florida, and I think it was a total eclipse, and it was like in, I want to say maybe 2017 or 18.
Right. I was just
Yeah.
thinking it was fairly recent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
when I
wait,
went
17,
outside for that.
2017 or 18?
Around there, yeah.
Oh, those were the meth days. Yeah, that's why I couldn't remember.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't have the right thing up. Or, wait a minute, did I? You know, there's so many in it. You didn't actually, it's funny. The funny thing is you didn't pull Who Do You Think You Are, I Am.
Oh, was that in there?
Yeah.
I didn't see the entire
That's okay.
video
It's
because
okay.
I was
No,
just
you got
watching and
fun.
clipping.
No, you pulled. If
Pulled it,
if I
right?
Can, oh, shit, that's why. Son of a bitch. That's right. Damn it. I'd forgotten because because I have so many things. I was on a row and I forgot that whole row was fucking there.
You're serious.
I forgot that whole row was there. What the hell is this?
What?
Oh.
What is that?
That's from the whiskey. That's from a little part from the end. That's you got one of the first voice you hear. Is Miles, a kid I was a manny for him and his sister. Their two drawings and fucking Riley's were covered two of my walls. People would walk into my apartment and go, "What the hell is there? What do you have, a kindergarten here or something? What's with all these children?" You know, because that's what they do. They draw shit because Colin, Miles and Sylvie's dad, was an artist. A bunch of the stuff on there was him. Just when we go eat, the five of us would go eat breakfast or whatever, and the kids would ask Colin to fucking sketch something. He'd sketch one of them was the Tumbler Batmobile from the Christian Bale Batman. Shit like that. Colin was art director on on Firefly, but they didn't hire him for the movie Serenity. That's his shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow,
dude, he worked on fucking From Dusk Till Dawn. But anyway, so I can play it back, but you'll hear it. Wait a minute, where is it? So at the beginning, that one of those, the first voice, it's Miles. Right. Oh no, that's Luke. That's Luke from the whole, from The Last Hand creator and The Professor's Daughter, writer director.
Mm-hmm.
That's him. And then the second one was Miles, the younger one. Yeah. And then that's Chris, one of the guitar players. That's at the whiskey. I don't know why I pulled that a long time ago for something that, obviously similar to that probably didn't play. But I actually meant to hit this one. God damn, I love that fucking guy.
So intense.
Oh, he was, man. You watch him when he's on. You watch them. Watch a show where him in a match, man, and it looks like it's always like he's having the hardest time breathing when he's sitting down and not bowling.
Yeah.
He's back there it's just and then but my favorite part about watching the shows with Pete from '97 on, where I think I've said it before, where they're always gonna cut to Mama Bear,
Uh-huh.
his wife Tracy.
Yeah, yeah.
She's so
Actually,
fucking sexy.
after that clip, they go to her. Like they show her reaction to his reaction
And then there's
in
one
that
that
video.
I think also in that video is the one where he won the Dick Weber Classic, which was named after his dad. He won that shit, and that's the one where she's if you watch through, she's crying and pointing up because Dick had passed a few years before. Dick had passed. It's all about the Pete.
Speaking of Dusk Till Dawn, I remember going to the movies to see that. And when it started to get into the whole vampire thing, they just lost me. Like I have to watch it again because every time I talk to Juan about it, he's like,
it was too much of a change.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
From
Like,
what the film had been. It went from
like a cowboy movie kind of to
it went from Reservoir Dogs to Reservoir Dogs to
Twilight,
to Evil Dead.
Yeah, Evil Dead. Yeah,
and it went to this goofiness it was mainly because of the goofiness that it was. It wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't for the kind of the goofy that they put into it.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been such an abrupt thing. But I remember who I went with. Her name was Jessica, and I still remember that was probably the last time that I walked out of a theater going, "That was so fucking awesome." I wanted that cougar. So I've never gotten a Mercury Cougar like that. I never probably will, but instead, I named my Ranger, which was red, my Ford Ranger. I named it a Cougar. I named it the Scarlet Cougar, partly for Riley because that's her actual real first name. It's because it was Scarlet Cougar, and I'm a Leo, so but I didn't want it to be Leo, Scarlet Leo. That sounds weird. Anyway, I wanted that car. Twice I went just because I don't like to do Halloween, but twice I went as Seth Gecko because it was easy. My hair was shorter. I just fucking pulled my bangs down and did that. Did a little thing, which then I could later on just wouldn't even be able to tell. Just bagged a little fake blood on me with a white tank top and my leather vest that I had. I don't have anymore. I gave it to Riley, has it now. In my black suit coat and my black jeans, the same jeans I'm wearing in the fucking Lord's thing. And my boots, I have harness boots. This is the easiest fucking Halloween costumes. You don't have to change. It's not a pain in the ass, and I almost shit my pants. It was Cole's mom. She had her and a friend of hers threw a Halloween party. It was when we first started seeing each other. And they threw it together, but at her house, at Cole's house. So Cole was with his dad that weekend when we had the party. So I helped set up and everything. And that was the first time I did it. And I almost shit my pants when these two guys walk in, and they're walking as they're dressed as mafia guys. They're doing a mafia thing. I can't remember if it was a Goodfellas thing or just their own thing, but they stayed in character all night. It almost got annoying to some people. Everybody, they went from "this is awesome" to "okay, when are these guys gonna fucking leave?" But when they walked in and they went "Seth Gecko," and I went, "Holy shit! You know who I'm supposed to be?" Because I answered the door. I was like, "Holy fuck!" So, and I also remember that night I had a little too much of the keg that I went and got, a little too much of that beer, so it was like a little full of foam. And there was one point, I'm standing out back talking to a few people, having a cigarette, and just talking. I went, "Excuse me, 1 second." I threw up a bunch of foam, went in, brushed my teeth, came back out. "Who's got my beer?"
Oh man.
I was. The Piercer was there that I've mentioned before, and another IOD producer person. We used to have our birthdays together because they were 4 days apart, 5 days apart, and we used to throw them together at the Billabong for a bunch of years in a row. Anyway, he was there, and he did one of those pain in the ass costumes where he was like a devil, and literally went and got. And he told me how fucking much of a pain in the ass it was. He literally went and got real chicken feet. And he was. People were like, "Wow, that's real." And he won one of the because the girls they threw. They had a couple contests for costumes and shit. And the Piercer won one of those. I think it was a bottle of booze, and then he and I started sharing it.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
That was fun. Wow, I didn't think about we were talking about Halloween. Oh, hey, did I talk about how the U.S. government is complete trash? Oh, sorry. We'll move on. Snow. What was it? Snow and Cicadas?
Snow and Cicadas, yeah.
That's a cool one. That's a cool title. I like the. What was it? NC-17, You're Fucking Crazy. That's the title of Whip 128.
The other movie that did that to me was Stargate.
Sorry. I usually don't dominate the conversation this much.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's good.
The fucking
No, because when you mentioned Dusk Till Dawn, and I still have to watch the whole movie. Like, I have yet to see the entire movie. Is the other one, which I did rewatch, and it was good. It was better. Was Stargate, another movie I went to see in the theater, and it was at that point where, after they entered, the Stargate, and they get to it's like they're in Egypt, like that's where they lost me. For some reason, and then I just was not enjoying myself after that. But then I rewatched it, and then I understood more of what was going on, and then, became a better movie. But at first I was like, oh,
absolutely no bullshit. Absolutely no bullshit. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It popped up on my recommends as free on YouTube, and I went ahead and I hit play because I hadn't seen it since forever, and I've forgotten most of the movie.
Yeah.
Guess when I fell asleep?
When they went into Egypt.
No shit. It was one of those where I woke up the next day going, what the fuck did I fall asleep to last night? I forgot what the hell because that's what I do. Because most of the time I sleep on my couch. I don't even I swear to God, I think I've slept in my own bed. Because it's just, so I don't have to heat the whole house, and the main heater, and sometimes there's heat all the way through the house. But if but when it's really cold, I can turn on the electric heat in the room, and each room has its separate, heater, and they work really well. But just to not use it, and the big TVs out there, so I spend all my time right there, and I just sleep on the fucking couch. And it's nice because it's kind of like I'm sleeping with somebody, but somebody that doesn't fucking make any fucking noise, doesn't move, and doesn't make any bad smells. They leave it all to me. Because, you back into, just having that back to, I don't know. I got used to that, especially back, when I was in Studio City. Just got used to it. Even though it's, my bed's great and it's comfortable, whatever, but why not? I hardly ever, I'm only over there. I'm only in there when, I might have company, which is extremely rare. Extremely rare. Oh, what do we have? A little visit. What was it? They went to another planet. Stargate is a Chariot of the Gods with guns ripoff. Fun movie, though.
Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed it more the second time.
I hope it played.
Yeah, we watched it again, and he kind of explained it to me, and then I was like, okay, I get it now. But at first, you know.
Oh, I got to say though, that little too much Juan. So hold on. Okay, I'm better. Anyway. Jesus, I'm not funny. Now, what was this here? What's this? Wait, that's not you, right? What's this? Oh.
It's the thing I made today. I made 2.
Oh, can you punch in a little bit? Please?
What do you want me to?
Oh, the whole thing, but that's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
no, because it
Wayne's Thoughts by Susie. I got nothing. I finally came up with something. There they are. There's my notes. Well, that's new. That part's new. That's going to be the title of this one.
And then I did this one where you could see the Wayne's Thoughts bigger.
Oh, yes. Well, because Wayne's Thoughts has to be bigger. And God damn it, I wish I had a fucking drop ready, but I don't. It's okay. I've played enough drops. That's hilarious. So, yeah, I was thinking, something like that for, like for each whip. Basically, the whole thing can, the top part can be the same, and they can move around, too.
Yeah.
I mean, the top part, the first top, the logo and the mushy part.
Those 2.
But of course, but then your notebook, because that's actually the cover of her notebook, the mushy thing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, and then a pic of from that whip. Yeah, and that could be those could be like, be a cool thing for the thumbnail for each whip. So it's not just one of those few YouTube screenshots that I can choose from. Which I think you can. It used to be where it felt like I could scroll through the thing where they give you that one, because I've done other I've done other thumbnails, different kinds of thumbnails. But there used to be a thing where it seemed like you could run through it, and you could find your own. But then it seemed to have stopped, and you got 3 choices. I'm like, fuck this bullshit. And we need to be more, part of the creativity.
Yeah.
Sorry, I squeezed my nut. But yeah, that's fucking hilarious. What do you got else? What do you got else?
I found this, Daisy.
What do you got else?
Remember this?
Hold on. Wait, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way, sweetheart. Sounded gross. Yeah, that's better. Look at that shit. Billy fucking Raven. That's the dude in the cowboy hat. And the other dude is Lisa. Oh shit, I should have had that ready. I didn't realize I needed this. Shit, and it probably didn't play, so I got to play
really
it
low.
again. All right, now I got to go back down. I got to go back down, baby, and get that. But the one sticking her butt out. No, wait, she's not sticking her butt out there on the bottom right. She's
riding a bull.
Yeah, she's riding
riding a bull.
Yeah, and what was his name? So she's, in the white hat or whatever, which sounds racist. Besides the black guy wearing the white hat too.
We're all wearing hats. That's Eloise.
Lois. I said Lois.
Eloise.
I called her Lois.
Yeah.
And where what was that shit? Was it you guys went to Dallas?
We went to Dallas.
Red River Saloon. Sorry. Go ahead, Mom.
No, it's okay. When we were switching over to the Media Star and the Prophet and all of that whole system, so we had to go there to learn how to do, traffic and continuity, and we spent a week there. Whole week.
Dude, I would, if remember how they used to do things like it's called keywords or whatever? Look at this. You got Raging Bull. You've got Out of Control. You've got Saloon. What was the other one that I saw? Long Day. Installed, Slickers. I don't know. Hold on. It's just full of filth. That's
Yeah.
filth. That's disgusting. I can't believe that went around a corporate building. That is absolute filth.
Yep.
Look at the top. No, no, go back to the title. The title. The ladies of CCSF do Dallas. April 22nd, 2002. Oh my God, dude. That's almost the anniversary.
Almost, yeah.
Birthday, whatever.
22 years ago? What?
That is some
Holy
crazy
crap.
shite. My God, and you actually have a goddamn porn name. Who the fuck was in charge of that? Who was in charge of that?
I know who it was.
There's a private chat. You know. What?
It was Myra.
Oh.
Myra.
Oh, don't say her name. That's indiscreet. Myra?
Nobody knows who Myra is.
Of course not. Is she in one of the pics?
No.
Yeah,
she
but
wasn't
that one
there.
we can't show because we'd be pulled from YouTube. I said pulled. Billy Raven. He was the nighttime DJ on Love 94.
Uh-huh.
He looks like he's having a real good time riding that bull. A little too good of a time.
That's not. That's Eloise.
My God. Oh, that's so awesome. Wait, what is he doing? Wait, isn't that one picture? Doesn't it look like... Almost looks like he's holding his cock like fucking Morrison.
Oh my God.
Doesn't it? Right there, yeah.
She's holding the thing on the thing to hold the thing.
That, of course.
She's trying to stay on the bull without falling off.
Yeah, but I know that's what it is, but...
I know, it looks dirty. It looks dirty, so we're going to cover that.
The whole thing is just absolute filth, and that's why we're showing it here on the whip.
Oh, man. We had fun. It was a fun time.
Like it. It looks like it. Lisa's just going to town, you know. Hey, can you go to the bottom, if I can say that? What else we got?
Lisa getting on the bull. Why would they put that picture there? Just to show her butt.
That the dude that's helping her up kind of looks like George Rodriguez.
Oh.
Doesn't he?
Yeah, we don't know who that is. Yeah.
Looks like Jorge Rodriguez. And that, at least we really get to see the face of the bull. Man, look at them fucking horns. No, and also on the bull's head. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, that was back when Clear Channel would, splurge.
I never got to go on any trips, man. Everybody always went on trips and shit. I was always the one stuck back sitting at the board like Ron the whole week with 3 days in Almirada and 2 days in the Keys. And I was the one back at the station fucking running the board. Oh, I told that story, right, about getting drunk and they didn't go on the air until 6:45.
Yeah.
But I drove down that Friday after the Friday show. I drove down and I was part of the live shows. But yeah, I'm like, man, I wanted to be in Key West all motherfucking week. You know what I'm saying? If I had, I wouldn't have gotten in trouble. Wait. That's probably not right. Because Flathead was down there and Flathead got in trouble and I used to hang out with Flathead. So, yeah, it was probably a good thing I stayed back.
Well, you know what? And when Juan worked for Clear Channel in the Keys, their Christmas party, they got us rooms. Like they did it at a hotel in a tavern. Was it in Tavernier or Isla Mirada? One of the Middle Keys. And they got us a room and everything. Like, everybody got to stay overnight. And it was a really good party. They had all the Key stations because, they have stations in Key West and all the way up. And so all the, from all the stations went up to that.
Oh, dude, remember before Clear Channel, remember with Paxson, remember the Christmas parties at the Signature Grand?
Oh, yeah, they did that.
Yeah, they were amazing. I remember remember Tracy Hogan? She got so hammered. She's like, It was a few days later, and people were talking about it. And it's like, oh, did you try blah? What did you have for dinner? She goes, there was food. 'Cause she was just busy the whole time. And after that, I never saw Tracy drink that heavily ever again.
Oh,
Kind of like I
man.
never saw my ex-wife drink heavily after Islamorada for her 30th birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you want to
Oh,
quit
man.
drinking? Come hang out with the Waynes.
Yeah, and then after they moved to the Miramar building, then all the Christmas parties were in the Miramar building. Remember that?
What a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Bush leagues, corporate twat, pieces of syphilis-ridden dog shit.
I don't think I
didn't
ever
mean
went to. I don't think I went to any of the Miramar Christmas parties. The
No?
last one I went to was at the Signature Grand.
Get out.
Yeah, I didn't go to any of the ones in the Miramar building.
I think on one of those that I went to, I think we actually had a little after party at our place afterwards, even though, when I was with Riley's mom, we had a little after party at our place after one of those, just like Wagner and I used to have before that. A couple times we had them at some after parties at our apartment.
Yeah.
Where, what is it? Didn't Juan say that he pissed off the balcony?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but I was busy entertaining a lot of people.
Yeah, he said he had to go, but the bathroom was busy, and you were like, just pee off the balcony.
Both bathrooms. There was 2 bathrooms in that place.
Okay, yeah.
And David, because David had basically, it was a 2-bedroom apartment, but the fucking master bedroom was so huge. It was like almost like David had his own apartment because he had a bathroom, a nice one. His bathroom was just the same size as mine. It wasn't like it was small or anything.
Yeah.
And his bedroom was huge. I had my bedroom, my bathroom in the across the hallway from my bedroom, the kitchen and the living room to myself. Basically, the 2 years that we lived together, it was great. Because Dave, his room was so huge. He had his fucking TV set up in there, so he could watch whatever he wanted. I mean, he hung out in the living room and the kitchen, whatever. It wasn't like we were, didn't, we were acting like each other was poison or anything.
Right.
But it was great. So we didn't have to step on each other's shit. God damn, the location of that apartment too. Oh man, right there, 441 was fucking right there, and we had that little plaza of a couple of like 3 or 4 small stores. That little plaza right there in the park, and just off the parking lot from where we were at the end of one of our buildings, and had a bar, awesome bar at the end of that little plaza building. Really nice, really cool, but the perfect shithole. It was the perfect shithole, especially because, I could see it from my balcony.
And that was in Hollywood, right?
Yep. Just off of, was it Sterling or Sheridan? Sterling. Sterling and 441. I can't remember the name of the building. It was a complex with like 5 buildings. Big ones. Like 4 or 5 5-story buildings.
I think David took me to a sub shop in that shopping center that had like the best cheesesteaks.
That little one that was right by the apartment?
Maybe it might be. He was like, we got to go. I got to take you here. They got the best cheesesteaks. And he was right. They were so good. I mean, when we got there was a line out. It was a tiny little place. It was a tiny little shop, sandwich shop. But it had a line going out the door, and the sandwiches were good. Really good. Yeah, David took me there.
That could not have been right there. That couldn't have been, because I would have eaten there every fucking day. That couldn't have been.
I remember it was like on a corner, the sub place.
It was probably the next road down. It was probably off of Sheridan.
Maybe. But it was right on 441. Yeah, I used to
And
go
not
to
too
lunch
far
with
from there
David.
was Tootsie's. Well, now, but where we're talking about now is where the Hard Rock, not Hard Rock, but the first casino that went in. When
Oh,
basically
really?
on the other side of 441, that first casino.
Oh, wow.
I forget what it was called, but it was after I moved away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
What the hell was that? Not the Hard Rock down by Joe Robbie, or not Joe Robbie. Well, I'm sorry, Sun Life. Oh, that's not that either anymore. Which one was it? What's it now? Whatever. That Hard Rock. That's not what I meant. There's a casino. The original casino. What was Seminole? No, was it?
Well, the Seminole is a Hard Rock. Seminole Hard Rock.
Okay, but this one, this is definitely was a Seminole, but it was literally right there off of Sterling and
Mm-hmm.
441. It was on the other side of 441.
You could see it from I-4. Can you see it from I-4 or no? I mean I-4, I-95. I'm sorry, I'm in Orlando.
No. 95 would have been 95.
Okay.
A
No, I
mile
don't
that way,
know.
because we were
Mm-mm.
literally a mile from the station,
Mhm.
literally a mile. But if you keep going the other way, not towards the station 95, going west,
Mhm.
was 441, and then it was after we moved away from there, after I moved away from Florida, where that got built, where a casino was built there.
Mhm. Mhm.
On the other side
I
of
don't know.
441, fucking Joe Miller won a few $1,000s there on a lot of thousands of dollars on some jackpot.
Oh, wow. No, I don't know.
But it was that. But when that happened, I think I was in California.
Mhm. Yeah,
A
it
lot
is
of that
Seminole.
area is Seminole. Yes, I know it is, but that's
So it
why I
might be a
think it was
Seminole
called
casino.
Seminole. I can't remember. Yeah,
Maybe.
I think that's what it was called.
I mean, I know we had the racetrack next to us, the horse races,
The Hosses.
right by Joe Robbie Stadium.
I know there's only. Sorry, don't mean to jump this on you, but here. Where is it? There, you can put up whatever you want. It's time for me to go make some water.
Of course.
I just realized it's hitting too hard.
Oh, Wayne and the tea. Anyway. So yeah, Juan said City Slickers also a fun movie. Yes, funny movie. I enjoyed that one. I'm not too big on cowboy movies, but if it's more like the more modern ones, like oh my god, the one with Emilio Estevez, is that his name? What's the name of it, Juan? With his brother. His brother's in it. That one I liked. But I don't like old cowboy movies like or what's Young Guns. Yes. Young Guns. I liked Young Guns. That was good. And like I'm not really into like Clint Eastwood movies or any of that stuff. I know they're good, but I don't know. Just not too interested. Kind of off today. I think it's because it's a Tuesday. I don't know. But anyway. So I let's see. Here's the other one. Yeah, I usually have stuff to talk about. Or I think about stuff, but I can't think of anything right now. While Wayne is emptying his bladder. Anyway, Clint Eastwood westerns are the only westerns as far as I'm concerned. You and I'm sure many people. And I know they're good. I know my dad loved them, but I don't know. All right, I'm gonna try to watch one. You tell me which one is like the one I should watch, and I'll watch it. We'll watch it together. How about the one where he says, "Are you feeling lucky?" Which one is that one? I'll watch that one. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Okay. See, I haven't seen that. I guess I have to watch that one. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not into like the older movies. I don't know. But I do need to watch that. He's back. He's back.
Sorry. Your butt is in. Oh, that's so fucking funny you did that. Dude.
What?
Because I was coming back like this. Jack's back. I was gonna do, hey, welcome to Jack Burger. This is Jack. What can I get you? Yeah, can I get some Jack fries? Sorry, pal, we don't have any fries. The fryer's out. Can we get you something else? Yeah, I can get some fries. Look, pal. It's a bit that Neil played. Oh shit. Jack in the Box. Welcome to Jack in the Box. Oh shit, let me put it back up. Where'd it go? That's
there.
Fucking hilarious. I swear to God, that wasn't planned. I just fucking saw my shade sitting on the table when I went to get my cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
I went, oh, when I go back and turn on the camera. Hey, and you had that. You son of a bitch. See? Synchronicities. That's fucking awesome, dude. So awesome. Because, of course, when that happens... Sorry that the whole thing went out of play. Okay, enough of him.
So
Hey, not bad for fucking 20 minutes left.
Oh, there you go. I can do that.
Do you have something else?
No. I mean, good.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
But...
I thought you were starting to say that you had something.
Juan was saying I should
Jazz?
Photoshop your face over Jack's face on this one.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Oh, shit. What happened to the chat? My God, what the fuck is...
Well, because I was saying that
Is your husband on Adderall?
No.
My God, look at that.
No, he was
I
responding to me because I was saying that I'm not much of a... Like, I don't really watch cowboy movies unless it's like the more modern ones. And I was saying, which is the one with Emilio Estevez? And then that's...
Oh, Young Guns.
Young Guns, yeah. Which I liked Young Guns. I said, I've never seen a Clint Eastwood movie. Like, I've never...
What?
So I was like, which one? Right, because he said Clint
Outlaw
Eastwood
Josie Wales
Westerns are the only Westerns as far as he's concerned. And I said, well, which one should I watch if I watch one?
Absolutely correct.
Told me to watch the
Outlaw Josie Wales.
Yeah. And then Dirty Harry.
There's more than that. There's more than that.
Dirty Harry's the other one I have to see.
But that's not a Western. Those aren't Westerns. There's 5 Dirty Harry movies. There's Dirty Harry. There's the second one is shit. It'll come to me. The Enforcer is number 3 or 4. Oh, 3. The Enforcer is the third one. The fourth one is Sudden Impact, and the last one is the Deadpool. The second one was with David Soul and Robert Urich. I can't say it, but it's basically about vigilante cops. Oh, here's some trivia. Here's some movie trivia with the Dirty Harry movies. Didn't I do this already? I feel like I already said this once.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Magnum Force. Magnum Force was the second one. So in Dirty Harry, in the famous scene where, he's pointing his gun at a dude laying on his back saying, do you feel lucky, punk?
Yeah.
That dude is his friend that they nicknamed Pops. I can't think of the actor's name. But he played that character in the first Dirty Harry movie. In Magnum Force, he played a pimp who gets executed by the vigilante cops. In The Enforcer, he plays the head of a I think it's a Muslim group that who are peaceful and they're cool, but they get blamed for some crazy cracker doing some shit. And then in Sudden Impact, he's another cop friend of his or something who gives him the dog Meathead. But he wasn't in the Deadpool. I don't remember. I don't think he was in it. But you know who was in the Deadpool? Guns N' Roses.
Oh, okay.
They're in a couple. They're actually in a couple scenes. And Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's in the Deadpool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he plays the guy who actually sings Welcome to the Jungle. Like he's the rock star that's his song in the movie.
I thought you were gonna say Mike Ehrmantraut because he's in everything.
Jonathan Banks.
There you go.
No, he would have been in there if Eddie Murphy'd been in the movie. But Eddie Murphy was not in the Deadpool. You know who else was in the Deadpool? Liam Neeson.
Oh.
And he had like a ponytail. But this is before most people knew who the hell Liam Neeson was.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I just love that fucking little rabbit hole. It's kind of like we're on the internet. That's what we'd like. We're like the internet, and you just keep going down these rabbit holes. Speaking of holes, whenever I go near a hole and get lucky enough, I go. That's how I react when I feel lucky. Do you feel lucky, punk?
I love Sarah's reaction, her face.
Yeah, her in the background is the best. That's one of my favorite parts, of course. Yeah, it's a dual. It's a dual favorite. Butter. You want some butter?
Butter.
I gotta lighten up on the butter. It's starting to affect my poo.
Is it?
Started to
Is
notice.
it greasy?
It makes it and a little black.
Oh.
I don't know. Little. And here I was about to talk about Josie Wales instead. But that's the first one. If you're going to watch a Clint Eastwood Western, you've got to watch The Outlaw Josie Wales. That's numero uno. Definitely. Okay. No question. I can't tell you how many times I've watched that fucking movie. And some of the greatest lines, like when they're in this old town that they come across, him and his group that he's with at the time, which he doesn't want, but they just he just keeps finding all these stragglers. And they're sitting there in this saloon that's a dry town. Oh, and there's an actor in there that's also in Back to the Future Part 3. And he's in some other East Clint movies. But I can't remember the actor's name. Oh, yeah, I sent you that shit. That's so funny. But before that, though, finish the Josie Wales thing. But so they're in this place, and they bring them in some booze that they got just from saving themselves from some bandits. And they bring it in. Everybody's happy. They're having a good time. And all of a sudden, a couple of bounty hunters show up looking for Josie. And one of them walks in. And this dude, he was on this. You'll recognize the actor. He has one of those faces where he was on Star Trek back then in the '60s. He did a lot of shit in the '60s and '70s. Can't remember the name, but he walks in. I'm looking for Josie Wales, and he's off to the side. Nobody gives him away. He gives himself away by just saying, "You a bounty hunter?" And the guy says, "Man's got to make a living somehow." Well, dying ain't much of a living, boy. And before that, though, he tells him, "You don't have to do this. You can walk out of here." And he does. And then he comes back in. I had to come back. I know. Boom! Dude, Josie Wales. You got to see Josie Wales. There is some, and Clint directed that as well.
Oh, really?
Yes, and but there you can definitely see. There's a couple of actors who are a little over the top. Oh, and there's a bunch of actors in that movie that were in. If you start watching Clint Eastwood movies, you'll be like, oh, is this guy in like? It's kind of like fucking Jonathan Banks in first two Eddie Murphy movies. Shit, for all I know, Jonathan Banks was in the Clumps, and I wasn't paying attention because I haven't seen it forever. Fucking Banks, man. Dude's still kicking. Whoops.
Yeah.
Look at that shit. Do you imagine? So now this dude apparently... Whoops. Sorry. I did it wrong. So this motherfucker just got married to... Well, a few years ago, apparently got married to the one on the left.
Yeah, he married one of them. It's...
The one on the left.
This one?
As far as yes. I believe, the way I read it. And... But he has an ex-wife, and apparently the ex-wife just filed a paternity suit. And could it be him? It was before. I don't know. It was just fucking hilarious. But I mean, that part I don't really care about. Whatever. I just when I saw the headline, I went, "What the fuck?" And I had to see. So I just, you can punch in, please.
Oh, on the I don't think it.
Oh, you can't. Oh, because that's right. Internet won't let you. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Well, let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, I can zoom. There we go.
Oh, it just has to be a different way. Conjoined twins Abby Hensel and Brittany Hensel have faced. Do you think they meant that? Because their two faces have faced a lot of backlash since going public about Abby's wedding, and now her husband Josh is making headlines of his own. His ex-wife filed a paternity suit. That's hilarious. Oh my God.
When I saw the picture, I thought he married both of them, but then you can't do that because you can't marry two people.
Yeah, unless you're in Utah.
But, well, or
whatever, wherever it is. Anyway, look at that. Imagine that. Dude, so, excuse me while I make out with my wife. How the fuck do you do that?
I don't know.
Oh, excuse me while I know you're going to feel this too, but I'm going to fuck my wife now. Do you know all the questions that I have?
It's very weird.
Dude has a fucking... The dude lives in a triad without even trying, and he doesn't have to listen. He doesn't have to have another body making a mess. Dude, it's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant.
They're called dicephalous conjoined twins and share a bloodstream and their organs below the waist.
Oh yeah, they did.
So he married both
below
of them.
Wait, below the waist. So they both have tits? He's got fucking 2 sets of tits to play with every night?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
That's I didn't think so either. It's just they're the 2 heads.
But I don't know.
Oh wait, go back up to the
two stomachs.
Scroll back up to the wedding pic, please. So see? Doesn't that look like?
Yeah, maybe there's 3. They share one in the middle.
Look down to the feet because our
you
pictures.
can't see it.
No, we can't. Okay. So he's not dealing with 4 feet, is he? So no, he's dealing with just 1 waist, 1 vagina, and 2 legs. So then that means they're connected through the through the chest. So maybe he's got 3 tits. Boo! It's kind of like Total Recall. Dude's like, look, well, he is kind of a big dude. He's like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall. He got 3 titties to play with.
Let's see.
That's fucking. What a genius. In a way, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, and like their last name is Bowling.
Holy shit! I didn't even realize that. Go down. Oh my God, that's right.
I think they only have 2 legs.
Somehow Synchronicity has to be in the title of this one as well. Snow, yeah, because it's 3 S's. Snow, Secadas, and Synchronicity. Right? Where's my fucking pen? Oh
there
my God, dude, that's hilarious.
They have 2 legs. They just have the 2 legs.
So it does look like he has 3 or 4 boobs to play with.
Maybe 3. So yeah.
Snow, Cicada, and Sync.
They probably have like 2 stomachs, 2 livers, everything else above, 2 hearts. But then at the waist it joins together and it's just,
right.
But still, I mean, there's 2 people there.
Yeah.
There's 2 heads.
What the fuck does the one on the right do while while he's making out with her, I guess, sister, her other.
Maybe they figured out how to drug her, knock her out. I don't know what else.
I don't know, but I some part of me hopes that they. That's him. This is him every night. I got 3 titties. I mean 4. Or maybe it's 3.5. I can imagine, dude. How the fuck? How the fuck? I'm seriously, dude. I mean, I'm not joking around. How the fuck are you doing that? You're making love, doing whatever you do with your wife or whatever. And there's another head there. Like, excuse me, can I stick in that hole too? I mean, this mother, the other one, she's got live porn every night.
Maybe they put up like a divider just between their heads.
No, she's obviously the mistress as well. she doesn't have to leave the house for his mistress.
Oh man.
And she actually has the same vagina. Wow.
Yeah?
Your mistress has the same vagina as your wife. Hey, figure that little riddle out before I tell you they're conjoined twins.
So weird.
That is fucking awesome. And like I said, that's how I see it. One more time. One more. Yeah, I think we're all curious.
Yeah, we don't know, but it's like she has to pretend she's not there, but she can't because she's feeling everything that's going on.
Exactly. How does she take a nap? How do you mentioned the drug thing, which is funny, but still.
Yeah, but how do you drug just the head?
If you just how do you
just drug the head?
Just the head. Here, sweetie, we're gonna do some shit. So why don't you meditate while I fuck your other half? Are you good with this? This is the state she's in. While 3 inches away.
I don't know.
Well, that's fucking awesome. Fucking hilarious, dude. Did we tell you?
To the whip.
Did we tell you that?
Walter's gonna go to the whip.
Of course he is.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Pete. What'd you do? That's what happens after every time he fucking orgasms in that fucking. Anyway, sorry.
Oh.
But which one?
Mine! Now wait a minute, Pete, don't get too pumped up. Hey, you lost his sunglasses.
One more time.
There's a chance. Mine! Now wait a minute, Pete, don't get too pumped up. Hey, you lost his sunglasses.
He lost his. No, he didn't.
Crazy.
What'd you say, Mike?
Fucking crazy.
That's what I thought. Anyway, I had to go back through all the lovely Susie polls. Ooh, sorry. What was this again? Oh. All right. Chris, he's the one that, I can't remember which fucking song we were about to play. And he goes, okay, here's another one back from the 1900s. Oh, man. And I know it's not like some, it's not like some new joke or whatever, but I hadn't heard it, and it fucking cracked me the fuck up. Chris was funny. He sang Hold On Loosely. Anyway, we did a 38th special thong, and we also did a Skinnerd thong, so we kept it in the Van Zant family. And I didn't even realize that until, I don't know, I think it was like a year later when I went, wait a minute. Wait. Jimmy, was it Jimmy Van Zant? Fuck. Yeah, in 38 Special. And then Ronnie is holy shit, I didn't realize we did I didn't realize that even. Synchronicities. Think it up. All right, we got a minute left. Look at that. We're down to a minute, baby. So take over for 30 seconds.
Were you going again?
No,
came back.
No. Just I was giving you the last 30 seconds before you hit the close.
Oh man. Put me on the spot like that.
On the spot, man. It's such a dirty podcast. NC-17. Yeah. The last one was NC-17. Shit.
I don't have any boob stories tonight.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. All right. Love you, brother.
Love you, sister.
Watch Corbett Report, Jimmy Dore Show, Kim Iverson, Glenn Greenwald, Revolutionary Blackout Network, but look for yourself. There's a bunch of others. I'm just a fun babbling lecturer. We are dabblers. Remember, Raul Neo, a.k.a. One. Sorry, ran long. Had to bump comedian Dave Attell again. Thanks, Gary. Daddy loves you. You know that? Messing with my peebles. Ooga fucking booga.